and Namaste. Welcome to an in-house retreat. Yoga for the glutes. Yoga to groove with your breath, allowing your body to move. Go ahead and find a comfortable space in your home or wherever you choose. We'll start by standing tall at the top of our mat. On your first deep breath in, we'll reach the arms up and overhead, pressing through the fingertips. And on an exhale, starting to move with the breath, forward fold. We'll then inhale, halfway lifting up, and on your exhale, step both feet back, lowering down for your plank, Chaturanga to upward facing dog. We'll then exhale into our downward dog, rising the right leg up into the sky. And then as you exhale, bringing the right leg forward between the hands, swooping the arms up into crescent lunge. On the exhale, twisting the back foot at 45 degrees for your warrior two, making your way into your side angle. As the elbow rests on the inside of the leg, the top arm will reach up towards the sky. How's your breath? Go ahead and float back into your reverse warrior. Top arm reaches back. Remember, we're grooving with the breath. Cartwheel the arms down towards the earth. Lower down for your Chaturanga to upward facing dog. On your exhale, find your down dog. Opposite leg rises towards the sky. And exhale into your crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Opening the arms into your warrior two. And leaning forward, find that extended side angle. Arm reaching up and overhead. Big deep exhale here as you then float your way back into your exalted warrior. Cartwheeling the arms back down towards the earth, Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Exhale and find your down dog. On your next deep breath out, jump your feet up to meet the hands as you swoop into chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight is back in the heels here. Hold yogi strong. Rising up if needed to extend the legs for a rest. You might do this 2 or 3 times here, or stay in that chair pose if you can. Breathe through it. One more time, extending the legs here, and then we'll all meet for a twisting chair pose. Allow the palms to come to your heart center, opposite elbow towards opposite knee. Just take one breath to each side, and then stand tall, arms reaching up. And then we'll lower the arms down. Allowing yourself to prepare for warrior 3, we'll extend the right leg back long behind us. Either balancing here or seeing if you can slowly lower the toes down to tap the earth and then lift the leg back up, engaging those glutes. Try to stay balanced. And then breathe as you then draw the leg all the way through, bringing the knee up towards your core. Leg swoops back and exhale, knee comes up. Doing this for 3 to 4 deep breaths. No rush here, extending the leg long. Go ahead, one more round if you can. And then we'll slowly lower the leg back towards the earth. Swooping back into your warrior 3, opposite leg extends back. Either holding here or tapping the foot down toward the earth and lifting the toes back up towards the sky. How's your breath? Continue breathing here. Keep your belly engaged. Hold if you can, and then we'll swoop the leg through. Knee comes up towards your chest. Stand tall here. Engage your core. And breathe. 3 to 4 deep breaths. You've got it. Beautiful. Once more if you can. And then we'll slowly lower that leg down towards the earth. Taking a deep breath, we'll now hug the right knee in towards your chest. See if you can gently open it out to the right. Lower it back down. Same thing with the other leg, just give it some love, hugging it in. And then open the knee out towards the side body. Then lower the legs back to the earth and take a deep breath, arms reaching up overhead. Inhale. As you exhale, reaching down for the earth, halfway lifting up, flat back, and exhale, go through your flow. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. We'll then look over the right and left shoulder to take a stretch and find our way to our child's pose, pressing back to your knees, sinking the bum towards your heels. Take 3 softening breaths here. On your next exhale, we'll press up to all fours, extending the left leg long behind you. We'll then reach the opposite arm out in front, coming to that tabletop balance. And as you breathe, exhale and draw the knee and elbow to meet under the body. Breathing out on your way in, and inhale as you expand out. Doing this 3 times to each side. We'll then extend the opposite leg long, keeping the core engaged. Draw the knee and elbow to meet for 3. Breathe out and exhale, lowering yourself back down to your tabletop. Maybe it feels good to sway a little from side to side here. And then from here, we'll extend the knee out for that fire hydrant and then draw the toes up to the sky, almost as if you're making a semicircle or a rainbow with the knee. Drawing the knee out, toes up. Draw the knee out and the toes up. Keep breathing, doing this at your own pace. Opening the hip and then reaching the toes up towards the sky. Ideally doing this 8 to 10 times for each side. Coming over to the other leg, we'll then extend it open, fire hydrant, toes up. How's your breath? Working those glutes. Trying to connect that fire hydrant with the toes to the sky as you breathe. Holding the arm strong into the earth, opening the knee, toes towards the sky. Breathe. Try not to fully extend that leg up towards the sky. Just a little pulse with the toes reaching up. Maybe 1 or 2 more. And then slowly lower your way back to all fours. Maybe it feels good to sway the hips from side to side. Tucking your toes and finding your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Walking out your dog a little here, meaning bending one knee, alternate each side. We'll rise the right leg in towards the sky, and this time exhale the right knee in towards your chest. Rising up, right leg, knee towards your chest, working the glutes and the core, grooving through the body here. Breathing out, breathing in. Opposite leg rises up, knee to your chest. So we're going from 3-legged dog to a plank pose with the knee in towards the belly. How's your breath here? Going at your own pace. Maybe 1 or 2 more as you can. Keep breathing. And then we'll meet in that downward facing dog. Taking a breath as we begin. Rising the right leg up and towards the sky once again, but this time swooping it through for that lunge. We'll allow the opposite knee to touch down towards the earth, reaching your arms up to the sky to stretch. And then gently straightening that front leg, coming onto the heel. Take a stretch here, just doing the best you can. And then we'll rise up the opposite leg, toes pointed, swooping the leg through for lunge. Take a stretch and breathe. We'll exhale the hands then down towards the earth, gently straightening that leg, toes towards the sky. Breathe out. Pressing the weight back slightly, toes towards the sky. Take a deep breath. And on your next deep breath, we'll untuck the back toes, swooping our way back into our downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. From here, letting the neck relax in your down dog, maybe shaking the head yes and no, side to side. We'll then tiptoe the feet up towards the top of our mat, Uttanasana, forward bend. Just take a nice deep breath here, taking any variation that serves you. And then we'll roll up the spine to standing. Arms reaching up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Allowing the palms to then once again touch, lowering them down towards your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Pausing here for a moment in gratitude. And then reaching the arms up and overhead, coming to the close of our practice, we'll forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen that spine. And exhale as you swoop the bum down to come into your juicy yoga squat. If your heels don't reach, that's okay. You can just go ahead down to your bum. But if your heels do reach and you have a more advanced practice and would like to try your crow pose, go ahead and do so. Balancing here the best that you can. And if you have the strength in you, see if you can jump the feet back into your plank pose. If that's not available, just go ahead and find your way there so you can make your way into your pigeon stretch, right knee bending forward. Allow the head to rest down and relax here. On your next breath, begin to press the body up, finding your plank pose and switching to the other side for your pigeon stretch. Relaxing and breathing here, trying to just let it go. Breathing out. And from here, we'll start to press the hands into the mat, sitting up tall, and then finding your way back into your plank pose, the top of your yogi push-up. We are almost there, yogis. Great job. Holding strong for a moment. And then find your child's pose. Take a few juicy breaths here. You've done it. You're almost there. Breathe out. Allowing the body to absorb the benefits here of this time spent for you. Keeping the mindset relaxed. Very slowly start to press the hands into the earth. Finding your way up to a comfortable seated posture. Crossing the legs if available. Reaching the arms out to either side of the body, sit up tall. Take an exhale. On your next breath, allow the ear to drop down to one side. Allow your chin to rest towards your chest and the opposite ear to roll towards the opposite shoulder. Then gazing back down towards your heart center. Bringing your gaze back to neutral as the arms then reach up and overhead. Pressing the palms together as you slowly guide them past your forehead. Remembering to think kind thoughts of yourself and others. Slowly guiding the hands down past the mouth, remembering to speak kind to yourself and others. And bringing the hands back down towards your heart center. Or I'd like to say the divine in me sees and honors the divine in you. Namaste.